Welcome to Busted Speakers. I'm Kush.
And I'm Alex.
And today reviewing Herstory by Young M.A. or Young Ma, whichever you prefer. So Young Ma is a kind of decent SoundCloud rapper that came out last year. She had a hit single and just kind of blew up from there. And this is, I think, her first big studio EP that she has out. I'm not a fan of this. I want to like her because I feel like she brings a different sort of diversity to the rap game. She's a lesbian, and especially in rap music that's already so full of like homophobic lyrics in some sense. Like being like an open lesbian and rapping about that kind of lifestyle is very, I guess, adamant and very inspirational. But this EP tired me out.
And it's an EP. Nobody should be tired out by an EP. Like, they're not long enough, I'd usually think, to be tired out by. So, yeah, basically, same reasons I was excited for this as Kush. Lesbian rapper, not something you hear every day. Just female rappers are something I've not tried much. I've tried a little bit because of the show, like Cupcake and people like that. But, let's just go right into Bonnie, right? Okay, so you'd think lesbian rapper, that would mean like more sensitivity to women. But do you not think this is like weirdly as like not sexist, but as like looking down on women as a male rapper would be? Do you not think, Bonnie?
Yeah, I agree completely. I think some of the lyrics on some of the songs, which song was it? I think Bonnie was the one specifically.
Yeah, that
where
one.
She is just like talking about how like sex and her lover and this and that, and it's still as degrading to women as most mainstream rap music is, and people can argue the same beliefs if they wanted to. And I think that her being lesbian is not gonna stop us from criticizing her. It's not something that's important. It's all about the music for us. So
yeah,
if you're gonna make a bad song that's gonna be just about as trashy as most mainstream artists, we're gonna criticize it.
And then there's the song Same Set, which is literally the funniest thing I've heard all week. Because she says it's lit at the beginning, and then it's literally the most boring song I've heard all year. It's the least lit thing in existence to me. It's so generic. I mean, yes, it's a bit down-tempo and depressing, but it's literally... I can't think of anything less lit than this, I have to say. It's like she's trying to convince herself it's lit.
Yeah, that song, it sounded like something Drake would have put out, and I'm not a fan of Drake.
Yeah.
And she also uses the 99 Problems reference, which is probably the most overused reference in rap music now.
It is, yeah.
And I even said the song is so lifeless. There's nothing going on in the song. And I had this weird realization while listening to this album. She has like this really like deep aggressive voice, and sometimes I think she would sound really good on some Earl Sweatshirt production, something dark, dreary, something more like sinister, I guess. But these songs were just not for me. I did not enjoy this record at all.
Yeah, I hated some of the stuff on here. The song that I disliked the most is definitely the one that got her hype, ooh, or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. Her flow is decent and the beat is pretty good. I just don't enjoy or dig what she's singing about. It's a context of life at a party that isn't even put in an enjoyable context or anything. There's nothing for me to latch on to.
All the songs she has put out in this EP have the same themes of party lifestyle or things that go on as a rapper or the rap lifestyle. Like M.A., yeah. Hot Sauce, Self-Made, Bonnie, and Ooh. All are the same exact themes of songs, which is so boring because then she ends up repeating herself saying, oh, I'm going to get drunk and I'm going to eat this and I'm going to have sex with this person. And it's just like, yeah, we got that in the last 4 songs. Can we have something new here?
It's very one-dimensional. Yeah, ooh, there's nothing for me to latch on to. It ruins the song, the annoying backing vocals. I swear, you'd have to be hung on every word because the lyrics are sort of decent, even if I don't like what they're about. you'd have to be hung on to every word to enjoy it. I can't imagine enjoying that song. Okay, I thought Jute. I know that's capitalization for something else, but that is the best song on here because it has a pop hook from Monica, and I don't know, that's like the one reason I like it, and the piano instrumental's quite good. So yeah.
The piano instrumental was kind of good, but the percussion and throughout this whole album is as generic snare trap beat as it can get. And although that might not be a problem for a lot of people, I've just heard so much music with that, and it's getting kind of lifeless. And a good example is Lil Uzi Vert is literally the worst rapper when it comes to his production. And his most recent EP, Love Is Rage 1.5, he switches it up and has none of those generic trap and snare beats to the point where his music is almost enjoyable to listen to. I am so tired of this generic trap snare beats. And that's some of the things I liked about Future, because Future used to do that too, but he also has gotten some diversity and some more unique production in some of his songs. And he's grown out of that generic trap production, and I think people need to get out of that loop and just get some more higher end producers who can make better beats.
But then trap can be good in the right context and when it's well made, obviously. But
of course.
Yeah, it's good that you mentioned Future, because on some of this she just sounds like she's trying to be Future, like on Hot Sauce. Except the weird thing is, I sound like a hypocrite because obviously I've established that I am a fair fan of Future. It's about as good as an average Future song, except not enjoyable. And on Hot Sauce, the beats are so minimal. It's very basic rap. It's just nothing special to me. There is an aspect to it where it's like a slow burning jam that might sink in with more listens. Like there are some... The chorus hook is quite deliberate and I can see it sinking into your head, but man, I mean... Okay, Self-Made is actually probably the best flow on here. But even then, it's just solid rap at best. Like, and that might sound like I'm making it sound good, but that's just one aspect of her when she's rapping. Otherwise, the other elements aren't very good.
One of the worst rap lyrics I've heard this year. I don't want beef. No, I ain't pussy. No, I ain't sweet. But if the pussy's sweet, I'ma eat.
It's just what I've come to expect from her by that point.
I wanted this to be good, Alex. I did. I really tried. I'm like, we should give it a shot at least. Maybe it's going to be good. Nope.
And it's not that we don't like trashy, over-sexual music. We love that Cupcake album.
But I feel like if you want over-sexual music, you got to go all the way. You just got to just take it all the way.
Yeah, some points in this she was like a bit reined in, which didn't feel real. Like Cupcake, Gangsta Boo, they're all real.
Well, what would you rate this album, Alex?
I'm gonna give it 5. She has some good flows here and there, some decent aspects, I guess, generally, and she's not a bad rapper, and some of her lyrics are okay, but on the whole, it's quite boring, quite samey, nothing that I'm too interested in.
Well, for me, I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 10.
That's really bad.
I think maybe it's because of the prospect of young MA being such a good rapper and her stance and what she can say to, like, she has such a great platform to bring some unique perspective to rap, and she completely throws all that shit out the window and just makes generic trap music that anyone can make. She can talk about how she feels uncomfortable in rap, or I don't know if she does, but she can talk about things that other rappers can't reflect on and things that people want to reflect on, but they just can't because they haven't experienced it. Young M.A. being a popular female rapper who is also lesbian can bring so much depth to her music, but she brings the same 4 or 5 she brings the same topics 4 or 5 times throughout the same EP. An EP, mind you, not even a full album. So yes, EP, I'm thoroughly upset with this record.
Wow, a 3. That's pretty brutal.
Well, if that's it, thanks for tuning in to Busted Speakers. Let us know what you think about Herstory in the comments below. Let us know what you want us to recommend. Let us know what you want us to review. Let us know what you want us to review next, and check us out on social media.